Good evening, class. I'm Madam Gertrude, and today we are going to learn on production theory. Our topic of today is on menu knowledge. First of all, let me confirm if you are all present in class. We have
Good
Gentrix
evening.
Hasandi, Anne. Yes, if you are all present in class, then we'll
Present.
have to start our lesson. We have today's
Yes.
lesson will have the three
Yes.
objectives. We'll have to define the menu, give the functions of the menu, essentials for consideration of menu planning. So have you ever been in a hotel before? If yes, what was your experience at the hotel? Yes, you are first welcomed, then the menu was presented to you. So, a menu is any printed or digital document that presents a selection of dishes, beverages, and other items available for purchase and consumption. It
Yes.
provide it provides the customer with the information about the available options, such as the name of the dish, the description of the
I was
ingredients used
welcome.
for preparation of the dishes, and the
And then I
price.
was given a menu.
So we'll have to look at the functions of the menu. The menu in modern establishment, it reflects a concern for healthy and well-being of the guest. So as a caterer, you have to ensure that the dishes you are providing uh, are healthy for your guest. Then the menu also, when you're planning for a menu, you should ensure a healthy and balanced diet that your guest will enjoy. The menu serves the following purposes. A menu will inform the guest what dishes are available at your establishment
Yes.
and the price charged for a particular dish. It will also enable the guest to select dishes of their choice
Yes.
at an affordable at a price that they can afford.
What did you
Then
ask?
it guides the chef to efficiently prepare the items included in the menu.
Yeah. I'm seeing the
This
slides.
will matters what requirements he or she will require for the preparation of the dishes, the number of staffs, and the materials needed for the preparation. It also enables the service staff to prepare their mise en place, take the correct order, pick up and serve the correct dishes from the kitchen according to the order placed by the guest. Then it also helps the cashier to price each item ordered by the guest and prepare a sales summary. A menu will also help a caterer to predict trends and to plan the future course of action for the establishment. Maybe there are guests who are who may require some dishes and maybe they are not available at your establishment. So as a caterer, you'll have to consider that.
Yes.
Then you have to look at the essential consideration prior to planning a menu. Yes, factors that you should put consider when you're planning for a menu. First of all, you have to look at the competition. You should be aware of the competition in the locality, including the prices and quality. It will be wiser to produce a menu that is quite different from your competitors so that you may you may you may access other guests unlike your competitors. Then you have to consider the location. You study the area which your establishment is situated and target the market of customers. Consider what kind of the customers that are available. Then you have to analyze the type of people you are planning to cater for, e.g., the office workers in the city. They may require the quick service. Maybe you may place there the fast food services or take away food. Then you have to consider the outdoor catering, if there's any opportunity for outdoor catering or takeaway foods. Another point to put in mind is to estimate customer spends per head. This will, for example, in hospital staff and patient, children in schools, workers in industry, at whatever level of catering, a golden rule should be offer value for money. You should, at the end of the day, after making, you have to ensure that you have made a profit. Then modern trends in food fashions, it should also be considered alongside popular traditional dishes. Then consider the range of dishes and pricing structure. Decide what you are going to offer and at what price. Will you price each dish separately or offer set 2 or 3 course menu, or even a combination of both? That is when you will have the a la carte menu and the table dot menu. You can choose on one or even have both. Then you'll also have to consider the space and equipment in the kitchen. This will help you to avoid overloading of equipments. Like for instance, if you have this large equipment such as the deep frying pan, the salamanders and steamers. So you have to ensure that you have enough space for the equipments. Then you should consider also the number of staff that you have. This can easily reduce the standard of production. Then consider availability of suppliers and reliability of suppliers. This you have to make use of the seasonal foods that are available. This will enable you to also reduce on the cost, that transportation cost, and the food will be readily available for you, that will enable you to produce your dishes. The last point, but not least, you have to consider the cost factor. If an establishment is to be profitable, that is, each establishment, after all, it has an aim of making a profit at the end of the sales. So you should consider the cost for the success of any menu that you have prepared. Okay, is anyone with a question? Is there anyone with a question maybe? If there's no question, then we can call it the end of our lesson. We meet in the next class, in the next lesson. Have a blessed evening.